Ah, more transfer news, eh? Like this is where it comes to in the summer. Once the season has ended, then you get like every transfer rumor coming out under the sun. We're interested in some Brazilian left back now, but we're not going to talk about that specifically today. We are going to talk about the transfer overhaul that is due at West Ham. And with Nayef Aguerd, I finally know how to say his name now, and Alphonse Areola probably coming in the next week after international duty. Uh, we still need more. We still need more players, of course, but this is good signs. I'm not going to get too excited, but I'm going to talk about the players that, let's say, you gave me an unlimited budget, or just the budget in general. I would these are the players I would pick out of the targets that we are linked to. Starting from goalkeeper, just get Alphonse Areola done. 7 million euros doesn't sound bad. That's what's the reported thing. We're just looking to trigger that. I had a feeling, due to the things he was saying online, that he was comfortable in London, and he seems like he's enjoying London. So I always assumed that was going to get done. As good as people like Sam Johnson and Nick Pope are, if we needed another keeper, I'd get them. But just get Areola. Then he's better than both of them. Now fullback, we don't need a right back. I know Ryan Fredericks went, but we've got Johnson and Sufo, and you can bring Ashby through if there's a calamity there. But left back is important. It's been important for 2 years, 3 years, in fact. I've always thought that because Masuaku is basically a winger anyway, why are you still using him as a left back? I know Pellegrini loved him at left back, couldn't defend, so is what it is. I like Masuaku, but I don't want him. I don't want him on at left back. And Ben Johnson is good there, but he should just be a utility player at left back. Like, we still need another left back. And for me, go and get Owen Windle. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The PSV. I forgot what club he plays for, but I've heard good things about him. I've read about him. I've watched a comp of him. That's all I can go off. But when you have a 10 million release clause, I don't know whether that applies to us or just clubs in the Netherlands. But go and get him. I know a lot of big clubs are interested in him as well. But yeah, we're interested in some Brazilian left back. I know there's Tyrone Malacia, or whatever his name is, from Feyenoord. He played well in the Conference League final. Both of their fullbacks, the Feyenoord fullbacks, played well, to be fair. But yeah, go and get a young left back that can be Cresswell's understudy, I guess. At centre back, get Nayef Aguerd done. And the thing is, people are saying, sell Diop instantly, sell Diop instantly. As much as Diop probably needs to go, he's probably had enough chances. We don't know how Ogbonna is going to be when he comes back from his injury. So you either sell Diop in January or sell Diop at next summer. I would say keep 5 centre-backs, because we saw what happened this season. We were down to the bare bones. We had 1 centre-back at one point because we got red cards and injuries. So I would say just keep everyone for now and put Nayef Aguerd in the side. There's enough competition. We're in 4 competitions. You can rotate people. It's fine. And yeah, we shouldn't be relying on a 31-year-old for a centre back like Craig Dawson. But as good as Craig Dawson has been for the second half of the season, I think I still do think that his legs are going to go eventually. He doesn't look like someone that can play till 36, and yeah, I would keep 5 centre backs in my opinion. We don't know how Ogbonna's going to be. If Ogbonna's back to just normal Ogbonna, you can go and sell Diop. But I know it might be a big ask, but 5 centre backs I think is a good thing. I don't think we need I don't think 4 centre backs is sustainable in my opinion, because you play with 2 centre backs anyway, and then 2 of them get injured. Then you're on your bare bones with 2 again. That's what happened with Ogbonna and Zuma getting injured, and then we had to play Diop and Dawson for like 20 games. Well, that's what it felt like anyway, 20 games. I don't know whether it was actually 20 games. But anyway, goalkeeper defence, done. Midfield, we need 2 midfielders. For me, I would include Connor Coventry in the first team squad. He had a good loan spot at MK Dons, and he's played well in so many pre-season games. Like, this guy could fit into the first team straight away. I really love him to be in the first team. This guy can pick out a pass. He's like, the Michael Carrick style midfielder, as I'd like to describe him. He'd be the perfect Noble replacement. Now, the other midfielders we are linked to, the Basuma one's unlikely. That was reported by ex-West Ham employee. Basuma is unlikely. Ward-Prowse would be, like, Southampton are rightfully asking for a big price. But you might as well go and pay for it. But we need more of a defensive style. I don't think Phillips will leave Leeds. Phillips will only leave Leeds if Leeds got relegated. And because Leeds haven't got relegated, I think he'll stay. I wouldn't mind, and this might be an unpopular opinion, I wouldn't mind Josh Brownhill. I've seen him play. I like him. He's actually alright. He can fit in well, but we probably do need, because of Soucek's day before, we probably do need a higher caliber of midfielder, I get it, but I wouldn't mind Josh Brownhill. I wouldn't mind. Who else were we linked to? We were linked to, I guess, Tielemans, but I think Tielemans might go Arsenal or Man United, or he might go abroad. Because of this Conference League stuff, we're not going to be able to attract players regardless. In the Europa League, you can attract players like Vlasic and Zuma, but you're not going to be able to do that in the Conference League. You can only do that when with players that haven't been playing in Europe. So, a Ward-Prowse would be attracted to that, but I don't think he'd leave Southampton as well. So, so get one of their midfielders in. Now, we need a winger, and we need another attacking midfielder and a striker. We need 3 more players after that. Just get Lingard on a free. I don't care. Get him on a free. Get him on a free. I don't care what the wages are anymore. I couldn't care less than now. Just try and negotiate a fee that's in between, and we can go and get Jesse Lingard. Everything will be fine. And we don't need to sell any of our attackers, by the way. Now we're linked to Mavididi. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think that's Mavididi. He used to be in Arsenal's academy. Plays for Montpellier. I think English. Pacey winger, can play across the front 3. He's an option. Either him or Keane Lewis-Potter, who Moyes has gone to scout. He went to the Hull versus Millwall game. I've seen him play. I really like him. He can play wing-back as well. I wouldn't play him wing-back, but I'm just saying that's an option. He can play there. I actually forgot the defence part. Calvin Bassey. Go and get Calvin Bassey if you want cover at centre-back and left-back as well. But yeah, Keane Lewis-Potter. Very good for Hull City. Very good on 1v1s. Good on both feet. Could just glide through players. Good on the ball. Can link up well. And yeah, he'd be perfect for us. Trust me. Like, when you have Jared Bowen running in behind like the way he does, and Keane Lewis-Potter doing the same, it would be really good. That front 3 of Lewis-Potter, Antonio, Bowen, and you can play whoever in a 10 role. It'll be really good, trust me. Now, striker is the main one. You've seen Emmanuel Dennis in a thumbnail. I want Emmanuel Dennis. As much as people might be upset about the Watkins Calvert-Lewin thing, I don't rate Ollie Watkins that much. I do think he's overrated. He does get you goals, but I think his general play isn't that good. I think his movement's good, but I think he's an average header of the ball. I think he's average back to goal. I don't think he's that physical, and I don't think he's like that strong. I don't think he's that fast. So, at least with Emmanuel Dennis, he's stronger than he looks for a small guy. He's very good in the air for a small guy. His movement's actually alright. He's not got striker movement, but his movement's alright. And he's got pace in behind. We need pace. We need pace in our attack. And another striker we're linked with is Amanda Brozier. Throw the bank at this guy. I know he only scored like 6 goals, but this guy's movement and his ability to take on defenders is amazing. The way he gives defenders problems with his number 9 movement. Go and get him. But yeah, that would be like the players I get if it was up to me. And if I had the unlimited budget and got all of our realistic targets. But yeah, I've listed off a few names. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe if you are new. About 90% of the people that watch this channel aren't subscribed. And the people watching, they watch other West Ham channels as well, so you will enjoy this kind of content. There'll be more content coming up, hopefully when we sign players. And yeah, I will see you on the next video.